All right, today we're going to do drawing number on page 330 and number 2. So we'll go new, take off the default template check. Let's change this to 3-30-number 2 drawing. And when I don't have measurements, I always like to use millimeters, of course. And we got a flattened rectangle with a circle chunk cut out of it, and two wedge shapes cut out on the front. So I'm going to draw this one on the top view looking down at it, so it's just going to be just like you're looking at it on your paper. So I'm going to hit select the top plane, hit sketch view, and again I'm going to put a center line up and down. Anytime I do a rectangle, I always use a center line. So there I got my center line set. I'll put in a rectangle that's going to be equal on both sides, so my little green arrows pop up. And I'm going to draw a box. And we're going to make this, we can make it as small as we want. Let's make it like 10 by, let's say 30 today. No, it's a little bit bigger than that. So let's call this 20 by 30. That's a good looking rectangle. So we'll take that. We'll do a default orientation just so we can see what happens when we extrude it. Instead of going up, I'm going to send it going down. And it looks like it's going to be about 5 millimeters thick. Looks good there. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a hole right in the middle of this. It should be nice and easy to do. Make sure nothing's highlighted over here. I'm going to sketch, and I want to put it right on that surface. So I'll hit sketch view, and there should be a line right in the middle for me to put this circle in. And it does, and it snaps right there. So we'll put in a circle. And let's make it like 10 millimeters, and we'll send it up about 7 millimeters up. That looks good. Rotate it so we can see what happens on the extrude. We want it to go back into the material and remove material. We turn on the remove material button and it cuts a hole in there for us. Alright, we got a little wedge shaped cutout on here, so let's just sketch one of them and then we'll mirror it over. Sketch right on that surface. Sketch. A sketch view. We'll need a reference on this side, this edge right there. So I put a reference, close that up, go to the line tool, and we'll just draw in a rectangle. And we'll set some dimensions nice and even to like 6. And we'll change this angle to 45. That's all we need to do. Now when we extrude that, if we do it out of a default orientation, it'll look like that. Extrude, back down through the material, and turn on the remove material button. So we got half of that wedge cut out, so let's make sure extrude 3 is highlighted. We'll mirror that to the other side of this plane. We want it to flip over here, so we'll hit that and the green check, and we got both of our wedges cut out. So now that's all that's left. We got to cut half a circle through this right there. So I'm going to make sure nothing's highlighted in the model tree. I'll select that plane, and it comes out. And hold on. It wants me to hold down the Alt key for some reason, but that doesn't do anything. I'll just go sketch first, pick that plane, sketch, and do a sketch view, and it rotates. I want to put a circle right in here somewhere. So we'll make that. It looks like it's about a 7 millimeter circle. We'll put it 20 millimeters back. And we're good. We'll hit the green check to say it's good. Extrude. We want it to be equal on both sides of the plane. So you see it jumps back in the middle, and it's got to be at least, what was it, 20 millimeters? Yep. And we'll hit the remove material button. And you can see when you hit the green check, you got it looking just like that.